Hey, what is up you guys? It's Freaking Dave here, and today I'm coming at you with my first Black Ops video on this channel. It's pretty decent gameplay I got here. I get 3 sets of dogs actually, which is really good. It's probably actually my record for sets of dogs. Or, actually, probably I got 4 in a Nuketown domination game once. I had like 95 kills that game or something, or 105 or something, can't really remember. But unfortunately the game didn't save in theater mode, either that or I deleted it out of my file share. That was actually like the only 100 kill domination game I got in Black Ops, but nonetheless, I'm here today getting you some Black Ops gameplay because that's what I do. And yeah, pretty decent score again, but I mean I figured I'd use it to talk about some of my Black Ops thoughts and opinions. Overall, I did think this was a pretty good game. There were some, wrong things with it and some, just bad things in my opinion, but overall it was pretty good. I mean, air support in this game doesn't get shot down in 3 seconds and you actually have to earn it, so that's really good too. In MW3 it's kind of really shitty air support, and when you do get it, it gets shot down in like 2 seconds because they made the point streaks and everything and people just use stingers for days. But that is besides the point. Basically what I'm going to be doing again is going through some Black Ops thoughts and opinions. Final score of this game is 63-4. I'm using the MP5 with the extended mags and the flak jacket, sleight of hand, and tactical mask combination. I think this was like an AK class or anything. I probably should have put on Marathon Pro, but I didn't before the game. And yeah, I was playing with some pretty good friends of mine, Born to Camp. You've seen him get online in a few of my videos. He's a pretty good player actually. He has like a 2-something KD in Black Ops, around a 2 in MW3. So he's a pretty decent player. One of my better friends on Xbox Live and a good friend in real life. So him and Lent, Wisconsin, another good friend in real life and on Xbox. So yeah, we went in this game. We kind of smashed them. George went like 59-4. Georgia Born to Camp. Austin did pretty good too. Lent, Wisconsin, and I went 63-4. Led the team to victory. But let's get into it. Basically, what I'm going to be talking about again. It's my Black Ops thoughts and opinions. So let's get into it. As far as things I think they did really well in this game actually would be balancing out the perks aside from Ghost. I'll get to that later. Balancing out the perks, balancing out the weapons aside from the FMOS, I will get into that later, and balancing out kill streaks, which I think they did a really good job with. So first off, let's get into the kill streaks because I think that's what they did best. As far as kill streaks go, I mean, you had to earn them to get the best kill streak in this game, the dogs or the gunshipper. I mean, the highest basically. You have to go on an 11 gun streak, which is really good. It makes it so basically only good players can get kill streaks. They made even the care package 5 kills in this game, so still only like a decent player could get a pretty high kill streak even if they get a care package. So basically that's part of the reason I think they did it really well. And additionally, they gave like the chopper gunner and the gunship like 3 flares in this game, so that was really good. And they didn't really give anyone a reason to use stingers because air support was pretty rare in this game unless you were going against really good players, or at least for me. And on top of that, you had to earn your kill streaks and everything. There was no point streak stuff. I do think point streaks are good to a certain extent, like as far as flag capping and bomb planting and whatnot. When it involves shooting down air support, that's really stupid. It's just rewarding bad players. I mean, I've had so many gameplays in Modern Warfare 3 where I've called in like 3 AC-130s or 3 Pavlos. I get like 5 kills each, and the game with like 50 kills or something. And 3 AC-130s for me in a game or 3 Pavlos, it's actually really good. Most of my gameplays I only get 2, and some of the quicker games like Team Deathmatch and whatnot, I only get 1. So, it's really hard, or really easy to shoot stuff in MW3, whereas in Black Ops, it's really hard to shoot stuff down, and you're not really given an incentive to do so, so I think that's something they did really good about it. Also, the kill streaks were pretty cool, in my opinion, in this game. The Blackbird, definitely the coolest kill streak of all time to me. The dogs were really good and really cool, too. Chopper Gunner wrecked everyone, and yeah, Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, dogs was a pretty cool setup you got there, and also they introduced some new kill streaks. I mean, the SAM turret was kind of cool and whatnot, the sentry gun. Or not the sentry, and SAM turret, whatnot, stuff like that. The RCXD was cool too, but it was annoying, so kind of bitchy, kind of stayed away from that. But yeah, that's pretty good. As far as the perks go, if you leave out Ghost, I think they balance it pretty good. I mean, there was no bullshit one-man army perk or commando or anything, nothing to, you could really exploit in this game. There was second chance, again, but only really bad players use that, and I mean, I did run into it a lot, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, the perks were really good, the second tier perks were balanced out really good. Most people use sleight of hand, but with a shotgun or whatever, you probably should use steady aim. And, all the perks in there were pretty good. Third tier, excluding second chance, once again, all the perks were really great in there. You had Tactical Mask, you had Hacker, you had Marathon Pro, Tactical Mask Pro, which is what I said. The perks in there were really balanced out and really good. And I really did enjoy that aspect of this game. I mean, there were so many perks you could choose from and whatnot. The first tier, you had like Hardline, Flak Jacket, Ghost. So I honestly think Ghost wasn't the best perk in there. I honestly thought Flak Jacket was, because you actually had to earn a UAV, number 1, and 2, UAV in this game, Ghost kind of helps against that. So like I don't know where I'm going with that, but really, I think, you know, the first tier perks were really good. I honestly thought Flak Checker was better than Ghost because it basically made you invincible against grenades. And there were actually a fair amount of napalm strikes in this game. I mean, not really, but you had to earn it, but there were napalm strikes that protected you. You know, you could toss back grenades or whatever, like the toss back perk in World at War. But that was pretty cool. And I honestly didn't think that perk was probably the best in Tier 1. So honestly, all in all, I did think the first tier was pretty balanced. The second tier was pretty balanced, and aside from second chance, the third tier was pretty balanced. So yeah, I thought that was pretty good. And third, as far as the guns go, the FAMAS was really overpowered, but aside from that, you had so many SMGs to choose. I really like that in this game. You had so many SMGs to choose from. I used the Spectre, the MPL, the AK-74U, the MP5K. Those were really fun to all rush around with and whatnot. Kipperus, you know, when you get really bored. Assault rifles, still always fun. You know, Galil, Commando, AK-47, AUG, and whatnot. The FAMAS was really overpowered, but that was probably the only issue they had, you know, gun balance-wise. Really, like in Treyarch games, they really tend to, you know, just stick in that one ridiculously overpowered gun. So, like, for example, in World at War, they had the MP40, which was a one-bullet headshot kill without stopping power, which was completely ridiculous. I know it did shoot slow, and that kind of balanced it out, but trust me, I was playing with the MP40 a little the other day, because I thought it would give me an easy gameplay, which I actually did get a couple decent gameplays with it, but it was ridiculous. Just MP40, Juggernaut, steady aim, drum mag, or whatever the box mag is called, dual mag. Use that, and you're good to go, basically. So, you know, they tend to stick in one overpowered weapon, but aside from the FAMAS in this game, the guns were really well balanced out. They even had a few, you know, like good LMGs in this game. They had the Stoner and the M60. I thoroughly enjoyed using those, and that was pretty good. As far as the negatives go, again, I've already mentioned them. There wasn't really many in this game. Basically, the only things in this game that were really bad, in my opinion, were Second Chance, the FAMAS, and Ghost. Ghost, I feel like they did a decent job of adding in, or balancing out. I mean, if they added stopping power, it would have been so much more better. But Ghost, I mean, they balanced it as good as they probably could for this game without stopping power. I mean, if they really did want to do it better, I think they probably could have put it in the second tier, and they could have, you know, switched, like, Scout into the first tier or something. They make it, you know, you had to choose from Ghost, Sleight of Hand. That would have been really good. But they didn't, and I respect that. Second Chance, as everyone knows, was a complete bullshit perk, and should not have been in the game. Whatever they were thinking when it was, you know, was going on, I have no idea. I really wish I would have been in that meeting where they made, you know, like, oh, let's put Second Chance in the game. That would be a great idea. I really wish I was in that meeting, because I would have, you know, took the guy's head and probably snapped it off his body. But that's besides the point. You know, Second Chance was probably the worst part about this game. The FAMAS, I mean, it was pretty overpowered, but you could get around it and whatnot. I mean, that was the only gun you saw in competitive and whatever. And all the tryhards tended to use it in regular, you know, public matches. But if you had like an AK or Galil or Commando or something, or a G11, you could easily outbeat it if you were the better player. So, I mean, I didn't see that as a big idea. So anyway, guys, Black Ops, a really good game, in my opinion. If you did just start an MW3, and you haven't played Black Ops before, please go rent it or something, or pick it up or something. You will enjoy it. But don't download the map packs, because you could tend to get 15th Prestige, Tryhard, Faggot, Ghost, FAMAS campers if you do. Which is why I uninstalled the map packs. But anyway, guys, my name is Freaking Dave. Hope you did enjoy this gameplay commentary. The final score was 63-4. You get 3 sets of dogs in this game, so I thought it was pretty good. Anyway, guys, I'll have a new video for you tomorrow. MW3, either Carbon or Village, haven't decided yet. And yeah, guys, peace. I'm out.